Well, we had to get to the Comedy Works.
Get there, so
which we always take Uber because fuck parking downtown, and
they drop you off at the
so
front door.
Easy. Yeah, you don't have to worry.
Pick you up at the front door.
You can drink and not have to worry about shit. And which you can use our coupon code PGUR6 for a free ride,
free Uber ride
on the Inspired Disorder podcast. But this Uber ride, get them, and it started off
weird. He started off
with Batman.
Yeah, he's like, did I give you either one of you guys a ride, and did we talk about Batman? And
I don't.
So I was like, no, because
we've never left that high to forget.
Yeah, I was like, wait. I think the only other Uber we really took was to Ari and back.
I think we took. Well, we went to
and did
Joe's.
Rogan. Yeah.
So
3 times, all comedy shows.
Yeah. Well, what else is there? I mean, that's where you need it.
But so he starts that conversation, and so I jump in. I'm like, no, but. And now I'm intrigued. Like, what was this conversation about, Bat? Was this a pro or con?
Yeah. And
he's like, oh, we're both pretty pro.
Like, oh, no.
And I was like, I got no problem with Batman. Like, on a scale of superheroes that I really did.
I just don't want to get into a conversation where I have to bring up the fact that I have no desire to see Superman versus Batman, that it looks like dog shit. So
I don't think it looks like dog shit.
I'm just saying my opinion. I didn't want my opinion to come out.
Well,
so, but luckily it was. So I just kind of like, okay, I'll just let you guys talk about Batman. Yeah,
he must have been a younger kid because
that's what I thought too.
When it started, he was talking about he said they were talking about their love for the trilogy, the Nolan trilogy.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't really know anyone that's like, fuck those movies.
Yeah, there's people. But
I'm sure there are, but like I don't personally know anyone that's like, I don't
fuck
every one of those movies.
Yeah, the majority of people regard those as being, good.
They're pretty good
Maybe
movies.
some problems with, I guess, the last one or something like that. But anyway, so he talks about that. Asked you what
and he asked
your,
me
your favorite one was,
what
right?
my favorite Batman is. I offered up that I thought that Bale. I said I don't like his. It wouldn't that I don't like the voice, but I don't like his Batman.
I mean, you don't like his Batman? I thought you just meant the way he did the Batman voice.
I don't like any of what he does as Batman. Like,
but you see him. You don't see him. You're just wearing. I mean, it may not have even been him in the bat suit.
I don't like the jaw thing he does combined with the voice.
Mask, though.
I know, but I just...
How do you know he's doing a jaw thing?
Because he sticks his fucking lower jaw out every time he does the Batman thing.
All right.
But I like him as Bruce Wayne. Just didn't like him as Batman.
All right.
But that's what I said. And so this conversation, I don't know, it spirals into somehow podcast.
Yeah. We get into I don't know how he got there. But he asked us if we were going to perform or watch the show too.
Yeah.
When we first got in.
And we said just watch.
Yeah. But yeah, somehow we got onto podcasts.
But we
mentioned talk radio.
Yeah, we didn't promote ours or anything weird.
No, because I was kind of thinking about it just because, it was starting off like, introducing him, but I wasn't going to do it. It'd be like, let's see how the ride goes. And if at the end of the ride, he's a cool dude, I'll be like, well, if you are looking at a podcast, I'm probably never going to see you again. Check out this one or whatever. So we talked about podcasts and, because I was talking about, he was wanting to get into talk radio.
No, he wanted to get into comedy.
Well, yeah, but like podcasting wise.
And he said that every once in a while he likes listening to talk radio.
But anyway, so yeah, we're driving down. He says he wants to get into comedy. Keith has done comedy, a little bit anyway. Yeah. Not like you're a seasoned vet or anything, but not like you're a road dog, but compared to somebody that's never done an open mic, which he had never done one, but he wanted to do one. He's like, me and my friends always want to do it, but I just don't know. Whatever.
Yeah,
so we were kind of talking about comedy for a while, just kind of philosophies of comedy, and because he thought it was more scripted, Like, he's like, oh, well, you got to write stuff down and, like, memorize 5 minutes. It's like, no. Yeah, I mean, some people probably do that.
You got to know your jokes, but
you got to be loose with it so you can let it grow and find out. You got to find where the funny is with an audience, so you mold it.
But yeah.
So it was kind of a fun conversation about
that.
We were
having a good time.
Yeah, and then was it the dick that started kind of the trajectory?
It was the dick.
How did the dick come out? I mean, not a dick.
There was
like
no
a real
dicks
dick
that came out.
The conversation
there
of
was a
eating dicks. Oh, you were talking about eating dicks on stage.
Said, sometimes you eat a bag of dicks on stage.
So I had to say, well, you like eating. You generally, for the nutritional value, you enjoy eating the dicks. And then it went into the how dicks, surprisingly, have more protein than the balls do, because
balls are all carbs.
Yeah, balls are carbs, which most people wouldn't think. It just wouldn't make sense.
No,
it wouldn't make any sense.
Balls are all carbs.
But that's just, it's science.
And so we're riffing this, and he's like,
that's where it turned. Where did it turned right after that?
Because he started going, I didn't really know that. I'll have to check that out.
Yeah.
And then the conversation got and I mentioned something about, yeah, you Uber drivers don't have the best rep after last week when there was an Uber driver in Kalamazoo, Michigan, that killed like 5 people and was like picking motherfuckers up in between. So it kind of like jokingly,
you got to pay for the cleaners to clean up the bodies.
Yeah, and he
didn't make enough on the fares.
I was like, I hope you're not gonna kill us.
Yeah, and then he was kind of
like, and then he took the riffing a little too far for some guy that I don't know driving me around.
Right around that time, with all the dick stuff and everything, I was almost thinking,
it got into the serial killer. It got into Jeffrey Dahmer
serial killers and shit.
And then I thought that I was being weird because I knew some shit about serial killers, and so were you. And then he came back and trumped my weird with scary.
Yeah. He's like, well, they're talking about serial killers. Maybe I am one. But then it was like, it was
funny
at the
for
time.
A while.
We were going. We're in the. I was feeling bad because I thought we were going too far, but then.
I was relieved at first I'm like, he came back. Like,
he's playing. This is cool. Like, we didn't go too far. We didn't offend him with the bag of dick and the protein and the carb. Sometimes people get angry at science. And, he decided to just turn up the heat and just go darker.
He went
to the point where he's like, yeah, man, it's like, don't worry about me. I got my Glock in the glove box. And then we're like, did you say something after that?
No, yeah. He goes, you guys want to see it? And I go, no, I want you to surprise me with it when you kill me.
Yeah.
Don't show it to me now.
Yeah.
And he like pulled his hand away, and I'm like, all right.
Yeah, he had his hand over on the passenger seat.
And then
we're in the back seat, by the way.
And then he goes, no, I better. And then he opens it.
Oh my God. That was the moment. The whole time I'm like,
he opens it and closes it real quick, but there was like nothing in his glove box.
Well, maybe he didn't pull anything out of his glove box.
I could see it. From my vantage, like I was sitting right behind him, so I had a cross view.
Okay.
Because believe me, I was fucking looking to see what was in the glove box
because it was going.
It was jokey joke, and then he was like.
It's like, well, it's like, first off, we're riffing. We're like fucking we're in make-believe land trying to be funny, hopefully with a guy that's doing the same thing, but not as obvious. It's like, it's hard to tell if he's serious or joking, or like maybe he is crazy and that's just how he communicates in a way where it's kind of joking, but he's totally stone cold killer. Yeah.
Who fucking.
But when he reached over and opened the glove box, that was the moment I'm like, this could be the last Uber ride I ever take. Like, this could have been the worst comedy we've ever done. Like, we should just shut the fuck up in an Uber and not even engage. It was fun, though. It was like, we were fucking... I was like, at the time, I was like, man, maybe I should bring the Zune or something, and like, we do a podcast
on your iPhone or
where we record with the Uber driver. And then, but then after, which I guess maybe that would be even better because I would almost love to hear that whole thing again. I mean, I'd literally just play it and we just commentate on the whole. That would, but it was scary, man. It was scary for like an instant.
It was a second, but it was enough to be like,
yeah, it's like, okay,
wow, like
you went too far, bro.
Yeah,
you got to
open in the glove box. Far.
Some act outs just aren't worth it.
No,
they're just not,
like you didn't have
not
to.
a good idea.
Like we could have kept joking about you murdering us, and and been fine about it.
And the crazy thing is, there was a good moment of silence when shit just kind of got weird.
Oh yeah,
and then like something else came up, and then we started talking about something else. But yeah, after that, I was like, well, let's just kind of keep it light.
Yeah.
And then he wanted to not keep it light. He wanted to keep going, and he started like,
let's steal this fucking.
Well, was that before him rubbing the cross? Talking about he likes to skin his victims with this. He had like a little metal cross,
like that clips onto your
visor. And I was like, well, it's gonna take you a long time to fucking skin.
Well, that's what. And I was like, man, what do you think? I'm just gonna like sit still while you like skin his face in like 25 minutes?
Like, there's probably better utensils to skin somebody.
Jokingly,
because
like he was telling us how he was gonna murder us, and I was like,
well, that's right.
I was like, bro,
that's right.
This is this ain't a movie.
Yeah, and, it's like you're not a villain. You don't tell us. What
I was
you're
like,
do.
You and even in the movies. You wait till you tie someone up to tell them that shit. I'm like, there's two of us right behind you. Like right behind you. Like, I even go, I like our odds.
Yeah.
And then he said something about a gun, and I go,
well, and then he said something about like getting butt raped by the cross too. I was like, well, you're trying to. It really seemed like most of the time until it got to the point where he opened the glove box. It just seemed like he was trying to be. Seemed like a lot of open micers I've seen on Kill Tony, just trying to be like funny.
I think he went
super
shocking.
Dark way.
Yeah, I think he tried to go super dark, shocking.
Yeah. Which is like,
he was doing. Hey, I was laughing for a while.
If we knew he was totally legit, that ride could have been really fun.
Really fun.
Because then we wouldn't have been scared about getting killed. We were like, well, I don't know where the line is. Comedy may kill us, bro. But we got to stop being funny.
Like, here's a heads up to anyone who's listening who might drive Uber or whatever. Like, don't fake go for a gun, because like there's a lot of people,
especially I'm like the whole time when he mentioned gun, I'm like, well, fuck, we're in Colorado. I don't know if that fucking law passed where anybody that just owns a gun can just open carry. So I don't know how easy it would be for just anybody with a gun to just have it in their Uber, whether it's legal or not. But whatever, we're in a state that loves guns. So that was what I'm thinking, like, well, fuck, our podcast is going to get popular after we die.
Yeah.
Like these two podcasters dead on their way to a Duncan Trussell comedy show, killed by an Uber driver, and skinned, surprisingly, with a small metal cross.
And he kind of looked like Rory McDonald.
Yeah, in the face.
In the face.
Not,
well, obviously not Bill.
Which is the scariest part.
Yeah.
Because he had the... He could be a serial killer.
Exactly.
Like, and
just, I was like, oh.
Maybe we made him laugh enough to where he's like, well, I'll let you two live. And then,
which
like,
he
I haven't
did
checked
tell
the
us.
news.
He was like, well.
That's true. Yes, that's true. He did say he wasn't going to kill us.
Well, I guess I'll let you live.
Which did make me feel good.
It did me too. I was like, oh.
If you're, if you're faking it or if you're real, I'm fucking relieved. Because I'll take it. I will take it. It's better than your shitty...
I think that I'm going to start greeting people with that. It's like, oh, yeah, hi, my name's Keith. I don't want to murder you. And they'd be like, awesome.
I don't know if that's a good thing either, but maybe just don't talk about murdering them first, and you don't have to worry about starting off that way.
Maybe don't go for my gun in the glove compartment.
My Glock in the glove compartment.
I was very uncomfortable right then.
Man. Yeah, that was the moment where I was like, this kind of reminds me of Blockbuster. I was like, I might see another gun pointed at my face, and this one may, turn the off switch. That's that, and then you get the ambulance.
Remix.
Sound effects brought to you by Downtown Denver. Downtown Denver. The craziest place. The craziest sirens. The craziest. That's how crazy they are.
You have to take the C in crazy, and
you got to add a goatee to it.
Oh, shit.
Because it's fucking
crazy.
Fucking gangsta. In not a gangster way. But we do hear a lot of fucking crazy sirens. Like, I've heard probably 10 different types of sirens.
Oh, I feel like
so crazy.
They play different mix. I feel like everyone is their own DJ.
Yeah.
And they try to play their own mix right around, because there's an intersection right in front of our building.
Yeah.
So they got to get, like, hype with it right there.
That's true, because they're probably going around traffic weird.
So
they're like in wrong.
So
lanes
we always
and shit.
get like we are remix lane. We're not just wee wee. It gets fucking funky. Like sometimes it's old timey. Sometimes it's like
it's alien-ish.
Techno. Sometimes it's alien,
and not like probably what aliens sound like, but like most sci-fi movies,
anything from the 40s and 50s, like, where there's a spaceship coming in.
Old-timey spaceship.
Yeah.
They have old-timey fire trucks and shit. And like, then old-timey spaceships. I bet the inventor, whoever invented the sirens for that shit, was just an old classic sci-fi fan.
I wonder
and
if
like,
they've got like a little keyboard, like a little beat pad.
Yeah.
Where the driver's like
customizable ringtones.
It's like, what are we doing today? DJ, drop that beat.
I would not be surprised if that's not that they do have, maybe not but that's like a customizable siren, and you have to choose like a catalog. It's like, customize your siren. Build morale.
Every driver, every truck, it's like, we got our own shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
You ever heard our beat?
We just got the new one. It's fucking crazy. People dive out of the way.
It's that new Kanye beat.
Yeah. Ching ching, motherfucker.
What did that fucking
It's just going ching ching down the street. Ching 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 ching. It's like, what? Is that a racist fucking ambulance? I don't know what's going on. That's not even Chinatown.
Yeah. There's no Asians right
horrible.
Here. Ugh.
Yeah. Anyway. Sirens.
Oh.
Can't live with them. Yeah. But anyway, so we almost died on the way to the Dunkin'. Well,
but we didn't. So it was exciting.
There was a moment where it in some universe we died. There's where the times split off.
Like
there was a gun. There was a gun.
Like I died in one.
Yeah,
and
I died at fucking Blockbuster already. I died, and then this
maybe
fucking
that's
Uber
why
driver
we're in this
died.
Crazy shitty universe where Trump might become president.
Oh Jesus!
It's because we split off into the shit one.
Oh.
We both at one point just kind of curved off into this because we lost touch with the good reality.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like since it's all an assimilation, we got so many lives.
You mean a simulation?
Whatever.
Yeah, okay.
We've got so many lives.
Yeah.
And every life that you lose, you go into a shittier, kind of fucked up, more grungy existence.
No way, man. My life's getting better. It's gotten better every time I've died.
I know, but I'm saying the rest of the world around
yeah. Well, by comparison, my life has gotten so awesome.
Dude, if the world goes to shit, one of us could become a warlord or something, then our life would be way grander than ever, but the world would be to fuck.
Know, man. I don't know if I could be,
yeah,
or you...
no.
You know what we...
Master Blaster. I just sit on your shoulders, bro.
You gotta explain what the fuck you're talking about. You can't just say Master Blaster and sitting on my shoulders.
Well, you've never...
I'm not getting the reference. I don't know what you're talking about.
Type it in, bro.
No,
at least for an image. Like, I want you to see it. It's from Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. How you not know Master Blaster?
I haven't watched Thunderdome. Or if I have, I don't remember it. It was when I was a kid.
But I think you'll like the idea.
This is... Everybody's like, oh, I think you like the idea.
No, that's...
Stevie Wonder, Master Blaster?
Images.
Hold on, I gotta hear what this is.
Oh, come on.
No, I don't want to do this because it's gonna make... You're gonna fucking kill us on the...
Images.
Oh, images. Okay. So... I'm gonna be riding in that thing on top of your shoulders?
No, I am gonna be on your shoulders.
Oh. So you're the little guy?
Sure.
I mean, I think I figured out probably the Photoshop for this episode. All right. Well, I don't want to go too far. I mean, when you
got a little weird.
Uncensored Google Images. The last thing I want to see is a dick.
No one.
Anyway,
evidently, Master Blaster means other things to other people.
Not surprised. It's a great name. It's very, very marketable. Very. versatile.
Yeah.
So
we got
I'm
Duncan
wearing.
Trussell.
Oh yeah. So okay. So I'm wearing the Master Blaster suit. Okay. So yeah. So we survived. We survived around the. We were like stopped around the corner.
Fun Uber
and he
ride.
was like, it was.
In the end,
I just wish I had known it was going to be a survival.
But again,
it was still fun. It was like clearly we're
getting
talking
out
about
at
it.
the end.
Safe? Hold on.
Getting out safe.
Hold on. We've taken
Such a breath of relief.
So we did Rogan. That's 2 Uber rides. We did Ari. That's 4. So that was our 5th Uber ride, right? 5th Uber ride. How many of those Uber rides have we spent? Probably looks like 30 minutes talking about. This is by far the most entertaining Uber ride.
Very.
In a very dangerous way. It's very dramatic. But we survived. So, and then we got to Duncan Trussell.
Great show.
Comedy Works. Great club. Love the club.
Love the club. Good staff.